Hello, welcome back to We Love Orchids. My name is Ileana and thank you for being here with me. Today we're gonna do something a little different and I want you guys to come along. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't, please do and give us a like and a comment down below. So I'm gonna bring you guys a little closer so that you can see what I'm doing. Remember, I love orchids. I'm not an expert at all, but you and I will grow together. Thank you. Come along. So here we are again. What you and I are gonna do today is something that I haven't done. I've already done an up pot, I've done repots, but this is gonna be a cutting from this beautiful orchid. Her name is BLC Fritz Nikolaus Spring Dance. Hopefully it's not backwards. And she's been with me since since February 24th, 2021. And I repotted her here in April 30th, 2021. She's a beautiful purplish color orchid. I've never seen her bloom yet. She does have a sheath here. Unfortunately, it was getting like these dark spots, and I read up and it might be that it was too humid and it kept getting like black rot. As you can see here, this is actually dried up because I put cinnamon. It was a black rot that was going down, so I cut it. I might cut this again today. I cut it like about an inch below, as this one did. It happened, I believe, twice. So that kind of scared me. But she survived, and as you can see, she has grown out of her pot. She has a new growth here and a very super new growth right here. And look at those beautiful roots. I was getting really lazy to do this, and it's time for me to do this because she has a new little root right there, new growth with the green tip, and right here with the green tips. These are new as well, but I don't know, it doesn't have the growth tip right now. But let's do this now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count about 5 or 6 of the bulbs. Anytime you do a cutting, you should do it 3 or more bulbs, but I'm gonna try to do a little bit more than 4 or 5. And I'm going to leave the old section in the pot. Hopefully they have an eye somewhere and it will sprout again. So these are my pruners, my shears. I already burned them. I sterilized it with fire. If you are underage, please have an adult with you to do this because it's dangerous. You could get burned, okay? So let's take her tag and put it to the side. Always remember to keep the tags. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count instead of from the front, because this front has a lead over here and a lead over here. So I'm going to count from the back, 4 or the 5th lead, and I'm gonna cut from there. So let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one is 5, okay? Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one is 5. Let me see if you guys can see that there. So I'm gonna get up and I'm going to try to see if you guys could see where I'm cutting. Where am I? Oh, here it goes. So I'm gonna cut from this bulb right here. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can to the old bulb. Hopefully I don't mess it up. And I'm gonna put my shears really deep inside there. And now I'm going to cut. You heard that? Hopefully I did that right. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull the new section out. Pull the new section out. Oh. I might have to cut some of the roots that are in the pot so that I could take it out. So bear with me, bear with me. Let me see if I don't have to cut any roots. I just don't want to disturb a lot of the new roots. These old roots are gonna die off anyways because Cattleyas tend to abort their roots. So, oh, hopefully you guys could, oh, what a mess, what a mess. Okay, there we go. This is from the old part. This is from the old part. And this is where we cut her. So I'll put some cinnamon there soon. Let's put her to the side and let me show you how this one looks like. So I actually had cut three leaves because they were getting black rot. I did put fungicide and bactericide. So this is what it looks like. So let's count the bulbs. I have one in the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I have 7 bulbs here, which is excellent. So there you go. And we're gonna, let me clean this up and we'll start repotting this one. Okie dokie. Okay, I put some Fizon 20 in here so that I could start spraying my orchid. It doesn't need anything to, or fungicide because it's already an established plant. But because I did a cut, I'm just gonna spray it all. And where's the cut? And wherever I cut, I'm going to spray it there. I'm gonna add some cinnamon. I sprayed myself. Let me put some cinnamon on the mat. And let me see, right there. And that's the cinnamon. And I'll do the same to the cut I did on there. And that's done. This one I could leave to the side. And I'm going to pot her in this self-watering pot that they sell on Amazon. I already dirtied that. And it's a self-watering pot. It has a cotton thread. I'm not sure if that's how you call it, but I call it the cotton thread. And I have prepared some lava rock pumice, which is a really nice pumice. The one in there is already dirty with the charcoal and stuff. So it's a nice pumice with lava rock, pumice, some charcoal, and leca balls or hydrotone. Okay, so I'm going to place some of this at the bottom. And let's hope she fits in here. And before putting her in here, I'm going to see if all the roots are sturdy. They feel pretty good, even though they might dump them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dump. I'm gonna cut off these old roots over here. So that she could fit better. and cut this one. And that looks pretty good. Let me just spray her one more time. So yeah, I just added a few drops of Physan 20 in here. Hopefully that will be enough. And let's see if she fits. I really don't like separating my orchids. I wanted them to become a specimen, but I don't have the space here because I do live in an apartment in the Bronx and I need the most space I can. But if there is one that is really like catching my attention with the flowers and everything, I might keep it really big, put it somewhere. So I'm gonna start potting her up. So this is kind of quicker than repotting, or if you have a new orchid coming in that you have to disinfect her and everything and quarantine the orchid. Not this one. This one is already has been established here. It's been in the potty medium I put her, so hopefully she'll like this one. The old medium was medium bark with I think it was just medium bark and leca, medium bark and leca. So, and this is like medium lava rock. Uh-oh, I forgot. Where is my little thread? Oh, here it goes. Nope. Oh, I lost it, but I'm not gonna unpot her again. I'm just gonna continue. And she should get some moisture because it's in there somewhere. Remember not to cover the rhizomes because you could rot the orchid out. And BLC Fritz Nicola Spring Dance is like a purple flower. It needs strong circulation. Maybe that's why I have these black spots, because I thought I was giving it good circulation. I guess I'm not. And then her flower is about 6 to 8 inches in diameter, and it needs bright light. You should let it dry out completely, and it takes moderate to high humidity. So and I think I am almost done with this one. I'll try to make sure the other one I don't lose the little cotton thread. Oh, this one's too big. And then later on I'll clean the pot because it has a lot of charcoal. And then I'll tap her in, make sure she's in. Push her in with the bamboo score and okay, and I believe she is done. There goes my lovely hands with all the charcoal. This is the self-watering pot, and I did not cover the rhizomes. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll be back with the other one, and I'll be cutting this off and putting cinnamon across it as well, to to make it look neater. And this one's all done. BLC Fritz Nicolas Spring Dance. See you now. Okay, so now we're here with BLC Lewis McNeil Ace. She's also called Ring Cattleyas since 2014, but I have her as BLC Lewis McNeil Ace. She's a beautiful rare lavender color. She needs direct light. You could let her be slightly moist, but let her dry between waterings. And as per I read, because this hasn't bloomed for me yet, she is very fragrant, and I can't wait for that to happen. Oh, I forgot to let you know that the Fritz Nicolas Spring Dance, I acquired it from Orchid Shoppers Club in Puerto Rico with Rey Vladimir. And this one I bought from Spencer Aloysius, I hope I'm saying her name right, from her shop. And look how beautiful she is. I bought her, I received her June 3rd, 2021, and I repotted her the same day. So look at all those beautiful growths. This is a new growth, which is maturing already. This one is a fairly new growth. Sorry, I was out of frame. This is a new growth, which is, like I said, maturing, and this is a newer growth. And as you can see, the roots are already like out of hand. I should have repotted this a while ago. And if you notice, I repotted her, I think this is a 4-inch pot or 5-inch pot, and it's really, really shallow. And look at all her roots. I was thinking of doing a division, but she's really small, so I'm just going to repot her. I'm gonna get rid of her old medium, which is bark and charcoal and pumice. And I already soaked her a bit, not too much. Let me take these bamboo skewer out. And oh, this one's kind of hard. And this is the way I stake her from the bottom so that she could be very stable. Because like they say, an orchid that moves is an orchid that dies, and I don't want them to die. Okay, there she goes. The other one. Let me see if I could just pull her out. Some of the roots may get ripped or cut, but she has a lot of roots, and I see little buds also. Okay, let me see if I don't make a big mess. I want to be careful with the new growths and the new roots. Some of them are going to root heaven, and like I said, the Cattleyas usually dump their old roots anyway. So this potting medium is not too old. Okay, it's coming out. Come out pretty nicely. Let's see. Oh, this is really long. Okay. Whew, we got her out of that pot. Let's scoot this over, and I'm going to just take the medium out. She has some rocks in there. You know, make sure she was stable, not moving around. I did bark her with orchiata bark, like the Fritz Nicolas Spring Dance as well. So the BLC Lewis McNeil Ace was also in pumice and bark. It's gotten a little bit wet. Now this one that's yellow, I'm just gonna take off. It's already off. It's no good. Unfortunately, it's just an extra piece there. So everything looks pretty good. I might reuse some of this pumice because they're pretty good size chunks. And pardon my hands, I've been working with the charcoal. The charcoal really gets your hands dirty. So I'm gonna flame this again. Remember, if you're underage, please have an adult do this with you. We don't want to get nobody burned, and this is just to make sure this doesn't have any viruses or bacteria left in here. So I got my water and a cup to cool it down. And I'm going to check for some of the roots that the orchid is gonna dump anyways. And I'm just gonna cut the ones I feel that are too long of the old ones, and yeah. Today is a foggy day, well, cloudy day, not foggy, and it's raining. Today, we're in March. Let me ask my brother, he's right here, to see if, what day is it? What day is it, Alex?
Today is March 25th.
Today is March 25th. Thank you, Alex. So as you all know, my husband will edit the video. It might not come out today. Once he edits the video, he'll upload it. And hope you enjoy the video. So she's very well rooted. She actually liked that shallow little pot. That's amazing. And then one more time, newer growth, other growth that is maturing. And I'm gonna put her in this pot. It's the same self-watering pot that you could see when the water goes down. And I'm gonna try to remember to keep the cotton thread where I could see it, because it wicks the water up. And I'm gonna start placing the same media that I use for the Fritz Nicholas Spring Dance: pumice, charcoal, and lava rock. And this is slightly bigger because it's deeper. It's a deeper pot. The other one was more shallower. So I need to cut some roots down here. Cut this one, is already brown. Just getting rid of the roots in the middle that are dead. Hopefully there are many of you that love working with your hands. I love working with my hands. I like to feel things, and it guides you better to what you're doing as well. Okay, so I'm going to put some Physan 20, which I don't really need to, but I'm just doing it just in case, because the medium was a little old. Infected a bit, and there we go. Hopefully you can see the pot right there. Let's see that I didn't put too much medium in it. she's gonna fit a bit tight. Maybe I should get rid of, I'm gonna get rid of some of the back roots, because if not, she's not gonna fit, and we want her to fit. Like I said, these old roots are gonna be dumped anyways by the orchid. Cattleyas usually do that. There's some YouTubers that recommend not cutting them. They actually are orchid growers, but most of them really suggest to cut them, because they, you know, the ones who say don't cut them is because they branch out, which is true, but the really old parts, they really don't. They just die in the pot, you know. And the person who, the people who suggest not to do that, they live in tropical areas that they hang their orchids, you know, like in wood and stuff like that, not in pots most of the time. Yeah, so let's cut some more. I just want to cut the back. I want her to fit in the pot. And she has a lot of roots. She has a lot of roots. Okay, let's try it one more time. Let me wrap those roots around. Okay, well, that's much better. Much better. Let me make sure I didn't pull her too far over. Yeah, my brother says it looks nice. Thank you, Alex. He is watching me do this video, and he's also learning with me. He's my #1 fan, right, Alex? Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna fill her up. Fill her up. And I can't wait for them to bloom. It'll be very exciting to see it, because especially this one, that it's very fragrant, and her growths are beautiful. Her flowers are beautiful. And like I said, the pots are getting super dirty because of the charcoal, but I will clean them up later on once I'm done with all this, and I'll show you the final look for both of these. Let me know down below if you have the BLC Fritz Nicholas Spring Dance or the BLC Lewis McNeil Ace. And let me know how you're doing with them. Okay. Harden the pot in my hands. So this is the final results. Remember, don't cover the pseudobulbs. And what I did not show you that I did with the other orchid is I recently bought these little baskets to put your Osmocote in here. So that's, I'm gonna put it in the front so that when I water, it'll feed the new roots. I usually put them inside the pot, which you could do also. And there you go. So when I water it, she'll get fed like that as well. I also put liquid fertilizer. And I actively, when spring starts coming in, I start putting fungicide, bactericide, insecticide, and miticide, because all those bugs start coming. They want to eat your orchid. And like always, remember to put your tag back in. I'm going to put today's date, and I'll show you the final results. Isn't she a beauty? So guys, as you can see, they're nicely potted up in their self-watering pots. And this is the BLC Fritz Nicholas Spring Dance, all potted up today. Look at those beautiful new growths, those nice roots, this new mesh pot I'm trying out for the fertilizer, self-release fertilizer. And remember to always put the date in your tag when you repot. So today is March 25th, 2023, and this is the BLC Lewis McNeil Ace. It's the name is also Ring Cattleya. Now, for some reason, the Orchid Society, they're always changing name. So as I said, this is a new growth, the newer growth. I did the same thing here with the slow release pellets. I always put the tag bags, don't forget. And I also put the new date, March 25th, 2023. Yep. Hope you guys liked the video and the repot. Hope you guys were able to see everything that I did. And remember not to cover the rhizomes. Okay, don't cover the rhizomes. And make sure they're stable. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye-bye. See you next time.